Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Andrew Wiggins, in his 8th season, was named an All-Star.
Indeed it is. Thank you, D.A. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Carter. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. And here is Irving. To the paint, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
And with the Mavs, a trip Doris to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Here is Carter. Following the basket by Stephen Curry.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And the shot goes in. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here is Carter, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Shoots. The shot by Looney, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Irving can't hit. Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Thompson way outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Carter outside. Dallas moving the ball around. The offensive rebound, Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
As we get close to the All-Star break, Greg, what's the vibe like in the locker room post-trade deadline?
It's great if you're a playoff team and just knowing your GM wanted to keep you on the squad. Plus, you've got a little break coming up, so lots of happy dressing rooms right now.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. And Wood, the bucket on the assist from Carter. Wood's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. 7 points in the game. Mavericks trailed by 5. Outside Irving. Carter, the pass to Wood. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. Hardaway from outside. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Shoot two.
Free throw good, Green.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mavericks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Allen outside. Pass to McGee. An easy 2 points on the way.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Green. A second chance effort. And Green with the layup.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Irving kicks to Hardaway. McGee inside. Guarded by Green. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Green. Shoots over McGee. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. And the Warriors
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Allen outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Pop. Outside Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound. Now Green shoots over Powell. And there's Green. And the assist by Green.
Well, Draymond Green carving out a look from the mid-range, understanding, okay, this is my opportunity to take a shot.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Kuminga out there with Wiggins, and it's Iguodala in at the 5 spot. Now here's Curry. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And Kuminga throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Williams checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Poole.
Klay Thompson.
Here's Curry. 29 points for him last game against Denver.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kept everybody in the mix.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. You and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Allen shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls. And Allen drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On its way from Curry for two. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the basket is good. Iguodala's got his first points of the night.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Back to Carter. He's looking for Kleba and finds him. And Kleba slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And stolen by Wiggins. Shoots over Bullock, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now, here's Bullock. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one is good. And that's now 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Nobody near Allen. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
3 points.
Carter's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The shot by Looney, no good. Mavericks trailed by 20. Over in the corner, Wood.
In the first half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed it. This man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
Free throw good, Wood.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Gary Payton comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And here is Hardaway after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Irving, back to Carter. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Count the basket.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Dallas moving it around. Back to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Irving passes to Carter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game. And some substitution for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. There's Kuminga from out on the wing. He puts it down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the football.
Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Carter for 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there.
51.
Goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them. That's the big one.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problem. They're getting outworn, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors leading by 21, getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Hardaway is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Carter. And it's Wood in at the 5. Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pulls up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Dallas. Warriors shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. On its way from Curry for 2. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Curry has been such a consistent offensive force in the league. This guy has got everything working right now.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Outside Carter. Green with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Here is Carter following the basket by Stephen Curry. And the Mavericks call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter game.
I need you to make some noise for your Warriors Junior Champ Squad.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Carter finds Hardaway. Back to Carter. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here is Carter after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Carter dishes to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Got that one off the rim.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And finished off by Wood.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
On its way from Curry for 2. And he gets the friendly spin in that one box. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Hardaway from past the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Green, no luck. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Curry. He has 30. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 33 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's Carter, and Looney sends it back.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And Irving pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's 2 fouls in a row from long range.
The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And too long on the shot.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Well, Stephen Curry is wildly popular as an NBA player, and I think there's a few things. Number one, he's a dynamic scorer, fun to watch, and he plays with an infectious joy for the game.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And good that time. Green's got 6 points.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finishing. Powers it through. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Irving's shot is good.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Shoots from the elbow, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 38 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Irving. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Down low, and the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. 1 second left. No good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. He'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them And what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Iguodala out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's JaMychal Green. Then there's Payton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Allen. Count that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now here's Iguodala. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Irving.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Yep, that one goes.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The pass to Kleba. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Payton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Morris is checked in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Allen outside. Passes it to Ntilikina. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Kleba. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Payton in the corner. From downtown, hits the 3-point bomb.
Now that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting in this game 45%. Here's Irving. Here's Morris. That one's off, still out of sync. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Iguodala. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Allen. That one, no good. Great D that time from Payton. Poole, the pass to Iguodala. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Iguodala's got 6 here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Irving can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
He gets that one. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Iguodala with the bucket.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And it's Irving missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
That one falls.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Irving passes to Ntilikina. And here is Allen. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving kicks to Kleba. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ntilikina. Guarded by Poole. Ntilikina can't hit.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Well, this is what you like to see from Morris, being aggressive. Hammer it down with authority, big man.
No good from Lamb. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And the wide open shot from Morris. And they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Green. Inside, it's intercepted. Allen against Lamb. Here's the teardrop. And stolen by Payton. Iguodala with it. It's in.
Another offensive lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
We
It was a
appreciate
tale of
everybody
two
for
teams
coming out
tonight. One
and
that was in
showing your
total
support.
control, operating
Hope you had a
flawlessly.
great time. We
The
look
other
forward
just
to
searching
seeing
for
you all
answers that they
again
could
very
never
soon.
find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. People talk about winning.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.